Good evening. Northern Kentucky's war on heroin has a new weapon, an assault vehicle that was deployed for the very first time this afternoon.
Yeah, a real blast from the past. It's a 1967 Volkswagen bus, and its commanding officer is a mom who lost a son to addiction and doesn't want to leave any others behind. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us live from Fort Thomas with the bus's first stop. Joe.
Well, Curtis, the bus is stopping at First Christian Church in Fort Thomas this evening from 7 to 9 tonight. They will be distributing Naloxone kits to help at-risk families and save loved ones from an overdose. Jim Wethington is putting the final touches on what's been tabbed as Casey's bus. His son Casey bought the 1967 VW Kombi with money he got as high school graduation presents. Casey Wethington died of a heroin overdose in 2002.
He didn't live to enjoy it, and so I just felt like that it was a good purpose for the bus to use it as a Naloxone mobile unit.
The bus is labeled with anti-heroin and pro-recovery messages. It will be a rolling resource when people advocating recovery hosts community meetings like tonight's. They will use it to distribute Naloxone kits. Dr. Jeremy Ingalls says it's a way to provide a needed service that is rarely available.
Basically, naloxone is a medication that reverses overdose. It does the same sort of thing that the paramedics have been using for years, and basically it is now legal in Northern Kentucky to dispense it.
Dr. Ingalls will be writing prescriptions to the kits for people who are at risk. The goal, save lives and get people into recovery.
To come together and learn how to reverse the effects of a potentially fatal situation, an overdose, and to actually be a part of the solution instead of just a bystander watching it happen.
There is both irony and whimsy in an old hippie van's enlistment in the war on drugs. But it's one family's serious attempt to keep giving back after so much was taken from them.
You know, there are so many times that I wish that if I had only had, the tools that we have today. We didn't have the Naloxone availability.
Now, the meeting here in Fort Thomas at First Christian Church runs from 7 until 9 o'clock tonight. They haven't yet booked Casey's bus's next appearance, but they hope to take it to Carrollton in the next couple of weeks. Reporting live in Fort Thomas, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Curtis?
What an interesting approach, Joe. Thank you. The Naloxone kits are free to those who come to the meetings. They were donated by Northern Kentucky Hates Heroin.